and welcome. Today I have a super quick technique using up some leftovers from a watercoloring project. I did my watercoloring project with this very inexpensive Reeves 18-piece watercolor set that I got at Michael's. I'll have it linked for you down below. These are my leftovers from the project. I had a lot of blues left over specifically, and I wanted to make a couple of backgrounds for another project, so I figured I would use up the paint. I'm using a couple of pieces of Canson XL watercolor paper and a large thick brush, and I'm just adding some more water to kind of reactivate some of that dried color, and I'm just swiping it on back and forth all the way across this paper here. And then I'm going to go in and keep adding more water and then more color blues to kind of get a nice little ombre effect. And then I will take my heat gun and I'll dry it, and then I'll add more layers of color until it comes to the look that I'm trying to achieve. Really simple and easy, and I'm just going to keep repeating this process over and over again on separate pieces of watercolor paper to make a couple of different backgrounds. A few for my stash, and then a couple for another project that I'm working on, and I'll show you at kind of the end of this video. Here I am with the second layer of color. It wasn't quite as vibrant as I wanted. I wanted something a little bit more streaky with a little bit more color. And just back and forth, and these are really inexpensive brushes as well. And then I'm going to dry it. And it's looking the way that I want it to look with the right color combination. So I will go ahead and finish this up and grab the next one and get started on that one. I did find in a couple of them, if I missed it with my distress mister, just to kind of wet the paper first, it helped a bit too. I'll dry it, and then I'll come back and add another layer of color on top. I'm just going to keep layering and layering and layering until I achieve the look that I'm going for. You really can't mess this up. This was a great way to use up all that leftover paint on the palette. I made way more than I needed to for my project, but I had this other project that I needed backgrounds for, so I was like, hey, might as well use it up. Here we are drying in between layers. And I'm making a huge mess too, as you can see. The other project that I was working on was like an all-day thing. Now I'm grabbing some darker colors and bringing those in as well. This one's going to be like 3 different colors on the page. You can see to get more use out of the color, I keep having to add more and more water, so it keeps lightening up the color. And fast forward a little bit. This is a couple of layers later. I'm still layering on. And this really didn't take very long. I know that it's pretty sped up, and I'm not showing you all of the backgrounds that I made, but it really doesn't take very long. We're not doing anything precise. Just layers and layers and layers. So I'm going to clean up a little bit, and I'm going to add a little bit more sparkle to this just to kind of set it apart. So I've got a couple of my Delicata shimmer inks, and I'm going to squeeze them right out onto my craft mat here, my glass craft mat. And then I'm going to add water to them, stir them up, and then I'm just going to flick them. Flick streaks of them onto all of those backgrounds, and it's just going to give the backgrounds a little bit of interest and a little bit of shimmer. The project that I was working on was mermaid cards. I thought this would be a fun way to kind of add a little interest to those ocean backgrounds that I had made. So I've added water, I'm stirring it up with my paintbrush, and I'm just flicking it right onto the paper. I've got the black here. The black was actually the hardest one to show up for me. I'm not sure if my ink pad is just running dry, maybe. That's the rose pink, which is a very lovely color. It kind of comes out like a copper. And here's the background right there, plenty of shimmer. And I'll show you my completed project. I used this stamp set from the Ink Road. It's called Samantha from the July 2018. And I colored and fussy cut a bunch of different little mermaids and stamped them on some backgrounds and made some very quick cards using the leftover watercolors from another project. I hope that you have enjoyed, and this has given you some ideas on how to use up some leftover watercolors from your projects. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye-bye.